Hello, thanks for tuning in to our April newsletter video. I'm Zach Yelton with Coastal Shores Landscaping. We've seen the first day of spring come and go, and we are feeling like spring now. All these warmer days are getting us excited. Plants are growing, grass is starting to green up a little bit, and our crews are getting really hard at work staying on these weeds and the plant materials in your yard, keeping them pruned. You've probably seen them very active the past few weeks, catching up on leveling off plants, pruning hedge plant materials, but all the while letting these nice flowering plants right now bloom. We are enjoying things like azaleas, spireas. We've seen the Japanese saucer magnolias bloom. We've had even things like forsythia, and those things have come and gone, and we're going to be looking at jasmine, things like gardenias, and even crepe myrtles next month. So this is the season to enjoy all these great flowers. If your yard is missing some of that or needs some help, let us know. We would love to come out, consult with you, look at some areas that we may be able to add some color to your yard. So one thing we're looking at as we come into spring is the soil temperatures. We pay special attention to that so that we can time properly our turf fertilizer. We still feel that it's a little early to apply the turf fertilizer. We're going to be waiting till the end of April, maybe even the 1st of May to get that down, depending on the soil temperature. So what we're seeing right now is soil temperatures are hovering around the low 60s, some places a little higher, but that is the temperature that a lot of spring weeds begin to germinate and grow. But the rhizomes and the stolons on the grass cannot fully utilize fertilizer at those temperatures to begin to maximize their growth. So if we put the fertilizer down too early, a lot of it will be wasted, unfortunately. So we're going to wait until the optimum soil temperatures are there so that your turf can get the maximum benefit of that. And again, we will be putting down a slow release, 60 to 90 day time release fertilizer that will continually feed your lawn well into the summer until we get that second application down. If you have any questions about that or the timing of that, please let me know. By now you should have seen a lot of your plant materials fertilized, a lot of your perennials, and any of the plant materials that are weaker or nutrient deficient. We've given some extra attention to those. If you haven't seen that yet, it should be coming here within the next week or so, the first week of April. So that is one thing we're looking at. Another thing you're going to see a lot more active this year, as we get these rainfalls in the spring, you're probably going to see fire ants come to the surface, right? Those fire ant mounds come out in your yard. Nobody likes those, and we can combat that with a very, very good product called Top Choice, and it is readily available to us. It does a great job of season-long prevention. In fact, they boast 1 year fire ant prevention if you broadcast that over your lawn and landscape. So talk to us if you're interested in that application. It does a very, very good job. Another thing you're going to see as the soil temperature is warm is a lot of these grubs and soil-borne insects, things like mole crickets and grubs, start to come up towards the surface and begin to get real active. That a lot of times brings in moles, armadillos, things like that are searching for that as food. So these are things that we can attack with a systemic insecticide in the soil. If we see that activity in your soil, if you think you're having a problem with moles, armadillos, let us know. We want to come out and look at some options to get that treated and stop that before it damages your lawn any further. The other thing I would mention is lawn aeration. Many of you have already signed up for that. We're lining that up for the month of May this year. And again, it's a great practice, especially in these really heavy soils out in the Hardyville and Oakadee areas and other areas in Bluffton. It does a great job of alleviating compaction, allowing moisture, nutrients, and fertilizer to get down to your roots and allow your roots on the grass to grow a little bit more. So it's a very good practice. Talk to us about that. It's a pretty simple job. We can come out and line you up. Let us know if you'd like to get on the schedule. That's all for now. We really enjoy getting to serve you. Thank you for your loyal support. And at Coastal Shores, from all of us here, have a great spring.